hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation.
More than you can afford, pal. All the same sounds.
Yeah?
Yes, sir. That story is coming up right after the break. I don't know if you know this, but I actually now have a merch store, and if you haven't checked out the video description below my videos, then you're missing out. Currently, I've got a pack full of movie quote t-shirts, and more styles are being added every month, and new items are in development right now. So have a look, see if there's anything you like, and wear it with pride. The link is in the video description below. Thanks so much, brother.
Yeah, dude, thanks.
Follow these guys on Just
Yeah.
Driven, and don't forget to subscribe, like their videos, and comment the hell out of it. And please don't leave rude comments. Save that for my channel because I love it.
Feel similar? What does it feel like?
It feels very, very, very tight. Everything is very tight.
Which makes sense because everything is
New.
very new. So, I love this new dash, man. It was a shame to drill holes in it for all this
Yeah.
stuff, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do, right? There you go. Getting it. So far, what do you think?
I think it's fantastic. It's very tight. Feels like a brand new car. Makes all the right noises.
So overall, you like
9.5.
9.5. All right.
Yes.
What's the half point?
No air conditioning.
Pulls hard, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. You got to admit that's got to be right.
Definitely faster than mine was. This thing's obnoxious.
It's
Did you say
it's
okay, I'm good with that.
get up to about 6,000 RPM. There we go. That's the popping noises.
Dude, that blew my eardrum. First time in my life I've ever done that. How big was the fire?
Could you guys roast marshmallows? Was it? Now I wonder how many 911 calls went in for shots fired at the park.
Officer, it needs a tune. Something's wrong with it.
Yeah.
Well, it's very well put together. It really, really is.
Yeah? All right.
It's good and tight, like a German Virgin.
All right, well, there you go.
Now, I'm going to let you pull it in because
Okay.
first
That's
off,
fine,
there's
yeah,
a
no
bunch of
worries.
cars here, and this car is very low, and I don't want to be indoctrinating the car with its first scratches.
Yeah, no worries, man.
E-brake on.
You're good, just leave it running.
Okay.
And so that is our drive, and I think, you like it?
I gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah, actually, me too.
Pants.
Isn't it impressive to see how many people that are next to you filming and talking?
What are these old guys doing driving that boy racer car with the shopping cart ring? That's what they're saying.
It was cool though, right? It
brings it both back 20 years ago,
It
right?
really does.
You with your relationship with Paul,
Yeah.
me with the relationship with the car.
Yeah.
I mean, the smells are there, the
And-
sounds are there.
You know, and I've said this so many times on the camera before, and I'll say it again. I really had no idea, aside from the fact that this was going to be a daunting task to build because of all the parts being nearly all obsolete. I really had no idea how emotional this build was. And it's not over. We're going to have a lot more fun with this car.
Yep.
We have to. We have to get our money's worth out of it.
Absolutely.
You know, trying to make it look as close to your original car. And you know, we had a lot of discussion about painting the engine bay orange and
black, but nobody saw it in the movie.
No,
so it's
yeah, there was-
inconsequential.
there was
So
never a picture
I
of the
wanted to
engine
do
bay.
it the proper way, but I didn't. I was not, when I got the car back, I was not decided if I was going to keep the thing orange or paint it back to yellow.
Right.
So it just was what it was.
And you know, in talking about that, another talking point is the color.
I can clear that up. So when I went to Quigley's Paint and Body, I want this color. It's a Rancio Atlas off of the Lamborghinis, right? So it does that. So there's another guy that worked there was named Craig, and he just got done painting his truck that exact same color, not a Rancio Atlas, but Tangelo Pearl. So that's what they used on my car with the white base.
Got it.
But it's based on a Rancio Atlas.
Your car was the only car that had that color.
Right.
All the other cars were painted the traditional Lamborghini orange color.
The other cars were not painted the same place.
Correct.
Yeah.
They were
Right.
painted at Eddie Paul's shop,
Yeah.
and the clear is mixed in
Right.
with the color.
Oh, it's just a one stage.
But again, as I've told the story 1,000 times, when all 5 cars were parked next to each other, I could only tell them apart from the grill to see the engine stuff,
Yeah.
or the fact with my car fob, to chirp the alarm. That's the only way I could tell the difference. Well, if you looked under the wheels and you see the brakes, you could see that. But when they're parked 18 inches apart, you
Right.
can't tell.
You know-
I think they're obsessing in the minutia because 99.99% of the people are not going to see differences. I've seen lots of replica cars and tribute cars that the color is quite far off.
Right.
Okay, but no one's going to notice that unless you're really an
Yeah.
aficionado and you have
Right.
a great deal of education.
Getting into this, our goal was to build a screen-used replica. You know, your car was used primarily for promotional purposes,
Right,
and it saw a lot of stuff that, you know, the Hero 2 car didn't see.
Right.
I kind of prefer your style of black headlight. You
Right.
installed the
After
the fact. you
Change the
installed
turn
headlights.
signals after
Right.
the fact.
We wanted to keep it all correct. You know, we went
Right.
with the UK version headlight, which is a glass lens. I love this lens, but it looks very similar to the chrome plastics that were offered for the US version.
The logos were silver
Right.
after the movie.
Yep.
But you did it screen accurate.
The one thing I couldn't live with was the wrong offset. And you know, we've had multiple conversations about that. We decided to push the offset out the correct way, and I think it just looks better.
So do I. It fixed the one thing that I really hated about the car. I really hated that. It was actually embarrassing to me. I had C2s on the car before the movie, and it was a very good fit.
Yeah, I couldn't live with that. And so when Alex decided, hey, look, let's rebarrel. Well, we had no choice because these were actually Honda Fitment wheels when we
Right,
bought
it
them.
was completely
So
different.
we had no choice but to have them rebarreled. It was fun to do that.
So it looks like you got the nitrous bottles in.
Yeah, we don't have the lines ran for that yet, so the nitrous is not hooked up. The one thing we don't have are the amps done yet because we're still working on the tray.
Oh yeah, I saw that you had the
So
mock-up.
we just have this little cover back
Okay.
here for now. But you know, the plan is
Looks
to
pretty close.
I still have these. We're waiting to get these replaced. No one sells these parts.
Yikes.
So these were cut and broken from the previous owner, so we had to use the original parts. But these we are going to replace those as soon as we can
Did
find
you
a
test the
set.
fitment of the Target?
We
tub?
did, and we've got good news there. And again, the amps, we're going to have the entire tub built, and then thanks to your most recent find of a photo,
that photo?
that's going to help tremendously. And we're going to use that photo
There you go.
to build our
Arjun, the
new-
guy who owns my car in Netherlands, he sent me that picture. Apparently, I sent a photo album with the original owner who bought it from me.
Oh, is that
And
right?
so he still has that. So I sent it back to him. Can you use this help? I said,
Very
yep.
helpful.
So
very
that's a
helpful.
great thing.
I hate closing this thing. I just hate it, but it's one of those things where it makes that noise and it drives me crazy every time. And so what you're also seeing is you're not seeing the actual sticker on
Tape,
here.
yeah,
I've
yeah.
got that. I had to refinish these end plates, so we had these repowder coated. So we have new decals going on this, and then I've got larger DT decals and larger Greddy decals replacing these. They're just one size too small, and we could lower it a little bit, but right now this keeps us out of trouble.
Yeah, you're not
From
going to be able to
rubbing.
get the things down the driveway.
Right. I know we had it slammed for a while, and it looked great slammed, but this keeps us out of trouble.
Yeah.
The last thing we want to do is damage that front bumper. We do have a spare bumper, and I have that just kind of in the background. I hope to never use it.
I think the front tires are a little taller than I had back in the day.
I can never remember tire sizes. They're they're 255.
255, 285.
40s?
255, I believe, 40, and then 35s in the rear.
Yeah.
35s.
Oh, so then it's 35s and 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll get into the dirty, nitty-gritty details once everything else is sorted out. So what do you got left? I mean, hook up the nitrous system, do the stereo system, and the thing is done.
It's done.
It's
Yeah.
done. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends, and we'll see you next time.